It is said that diamonds are forever, unbreakable, pure, eternal. But beneath their brilliance lies a truth rarely told. For every diamond that sparkles under soft light, there is a shadow carved into the earth, and a trail of blood written into human history. This is not a story of romance. This is a story of geology, greed, war, and death. This is the story of the diamond that cost 1,000 lives. Born under impossible pressure. Diamonds are not born gently. They form more than 150 kilometers beneath Earth's surface, in a realm of unimaginable pressure and heat. Carbon, one of the most common elements on Earth, becomes something extraordinary when subjected to temperatures above 1,000 degrees Celsius. Pressures over 45,000 atmospheres. Atoms rearrange. Bonds tighten. Carbon transforms. Not into coal. Into diamond. These crystals remain buried for billions of years, until violent volcanic eruptions known as kimberlite eruptions tear through the crust at supersonic speeds. Diamonds are not pushed upward. They are ripped from the mantle. Only a fraction survive the journey. Only a fraction are ever found. Nature created diamonds as geological accidents. Humans turned them into obsession. When beauty became power. For centuries, diamonds were rare curiosities, worn by kings, feared for their hardness, admired for their light. But everything changed in the late 19th century. In South Africa, diamonds were discovered in unprecedented quantities. Suddenly, diamonds were no longer mythical. They were industrialized. Corporations moved in. Colonial rule tightened. Local communities were displaced. And one company would rise above all others. De Beers. They did not just mine diamonds. They controlled desire itself. By restricting supply, manipulating markets, and inventing the myth that diamonds symbolized eternal love, De Beers transformed carbon into currency, and affection into obligation. But far from jewelry stores, another diamond story was unfolding. One soaked in blood. The blood diamond. In parts of Africa, Sierra Leone, Angola, Liberia, the Democratic Republic of Congo, diamonds did not mean love. They meant war. These diamonds were not mined by machines. They were dug by hands. Bare hands. Broken hands. Children's hands. These stones became known as conflict diamonds, or blood diamonds. They funded civil wars, rebel militias, arms trafficking, mass executions. A single diamond could buy rifles, ammunition, loyalty, silence. Villages were destroyed. Families were erased. Entire generations vanished. Diamonds became weapons, small enough to hide, valuable enough to kill for. Sierra Leone, the land that bled. Nowhere was the cost more visible than Sierra Leone. In the 1990s, rebel groups seized diamond-rich regions. What followed was one of the most brutal civil wars in modern history. Civilians were forced into mining camps. Children were conscripted as soldiers. Amputations became tools of terror. Hands were cut off. Not randomly. Symbolically. To punish, to control, to warn. The diamonds extracted from that suffering traveled far, from jungle rivers to international markets, washed clean by distance and paperwork. By the time they reached jewelry stores, their history was invisible. But the blood was real. Why Africa? Because Africa sits atop some of the oldest continental crust on Earth. Ancient cratons, stable geological cores, are ideal hosts for kimberlite pipes. These regions are rich in diamonds and poor in protection. Where geology meets poverty, exploitation follows. Diamonds concentrate in river gravels, making them easy to extract, no machinery required. That accessibility made them perfect for war economies. No refineries. No factories. Just force. Geology did not cause the violence. But it enabled it. 8,000 lives for one stone. How many lives does a diamond cost? There is no official number. But estimates suggest tens of thousands died in conflicts fueled by diamonds. One stone could fund months of fighting, destroy multiple villages, condemn children to lifelong trauma. The price was never listed, because the buyers never saw the cost. The illusion of clean diamonds. In response to global outrage, the Kimberley process was introduced, an international certification system meant to stop conflict diamonds from entering the market. On paper, it worked. In reality, diamonds still slip through. Certification can be forged. Borders are porous. Corruption is persistent. The system reduced, but did not eliminate, the trade. The demand never disappeared. And as long as diamonds remain symbols of status, the incentive remains. Today, diamonds can be grown in laboratories. Identical in structure. Indistinguishable to the eye. Free from war. Yet many still reject them. Why? Because value is not about composition. It is about belief. We are willing to pay more, not for rarity, but for tradition. And tradition has teeth. Diamonds do not symbolize love. They reflect us. Our need for permanence. Our hunger for status. Our willingness to ignore suffering when it shines. The earth forged diamonds under pressure. Humans added cruelty. A diamond is just carbon. It does not know beauty. It does not know value. It does not know blood. All of that comes from us. The earth gave us diamonds by accident. We turned them into currency for pain. Diamonds are said to last forever. But so do scars. And somewhere beneath the sparkle, 1,000 lives remain uncounted. If this story opened your eyes, subscribe to the Geologic Lens. Like the video, share it, and leave a comment, because understanding the true cost of Earth's treasures may change how we value them.